You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
So hi, I'm Mike with Clutch Coffee.
And I'm Jesse with Quality Control.
So I do a lot of the traveling and green buying and obviously help found the Clutch, and Jesse helps run our lab here and helps me find and create great coffees. And as much as we have really unique and different coffees, I love a coffee I can drink all day. And we're gonna try now 2 coffees, which both happen to be organic. We have our Honduras and our Mexico. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna smell these coffees, kind of get the fragrance of what we smell, get from them. Now to me, I love the fragrance of this coffee. I hate to say it has a coffee smell, but you get a nice chocolate and caramel and just wonderful smells through it. Jesse?
Yeah, I love this coffee because it's really nice and clean, has a nice brightness to it. Easy one to drink all day.
Now, Honduras has some great elevations and growing regions, and it's kind of an underappreciated region in Central America. The next comes to Mexico. This coffee, it's got the chocolate notes, but to me, I get some floral notes in there. I don't always notice. Really nice, clean, hint of citrus in there. I really like the fragrance of this coffee.
I love this one because I feel like it's like a crowd pleaser where it's got your chocolates. No one's really gonna dislike this coffee, you know?
No, it's a real solid coffee. And typically, sometimes when these coffees are organic or fair trade or from co-ops and groups like these, they're not that good at quality. But both these coffees have really been shining for us, and we really love them, and we're happy to have them. So we're gonna pour some water and break and start tasting this coffee in a minute. And what we're doing is just traditional cupping, how we do all of our coffees. We use small little bowls, 7 ounces that they hold. We add about 14 grams of coffee, 7 ounces of water. We heat the water right to a boil. It's gonna fill in right to the top. Gonna wait about 4 minutes before we taste these. I like to cheat and get a little bit of the wet ground smell. So now as we just passed 4 minutes, we're gonna come in with our spoons, get our noses right in it. We're gonna break this crust, like lifting a lid off a bowl of soup that we can be able to smell it. So I'm gonna go in first, Jesse behind me. So this is the aroma, this is the wet smell. It's kind of more important because we drink wet coffee, right?
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I was actually surprised because when I smelled the dry, I thought I got more of the kind of chocolatey caramel here and a little more of the floral and lighter ones here. But yet when I broke it, it was kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, over here it's like, wow, I'm getting all this kind of wonderful citrus and floral notes, and over here I'm getting this wonderful great chocolate and caramel. It's like, it kind of surprises us. So now it'll be exciting to see what we taste and kind of see what comes up. So we like to wait till about 14 minutes. But we're gonna get into these coffees. Like I said, they're both organic. The Honduras is actually Manos de Mujer.
Mm-hmm.
Speak Spanish better than me, but obviously.
So that means hands of the women. They say this because this goes through a filtering process where they normally pick out the bad beans, but women tend to be better at picking than the men because of, men have bigger hands, rougher hands, and they have a group of women that pick out all the bad beans and filters through, so it comes to a nice, clean, grade A cup.
Not only that, but this is a group of 15 women-owned farms. The women actually own all these farms. They harvest the coffee, they process it, and as Jesse said, they actually pick through just the best of the cherries to be able to come to us on that. The Mexican coffee, another group and co-op. Both these coffees are up at 1,700 meters, which is considered fairly high for coffee. Wonderfully grown coffees. But we'll clean this up and get ready to taste it in a minute.
Yep.
time to taste.
All
I
right.
normally like to minimum 14 minutes, 15. I actually like to wait closer to 20, but gonna jump in. We each doing our own because of COVID. We know we've had our shots and stuff, our own little cup. And we're just slurping it. Wow. So this was the one that, on the fragrance, I had a ton of chocolate, and the aroma more florals or a little bit lighter and that. And this, I get a little cocoa, but it's more of a light cocoa that's kind of a background, kind of binding it together, and that's such a strong flavor.
Yeah. I really like it. It reminds me of like going to the fair and getting like a caramel covered apple or something.
It's funny because I get kind of a red apple
Yeah.
and kind of that caramel toffiness you kind of talk about with it. And I also get some kind of roses, a hint of red,
A little bit of
not
that
quite
floral.
fruity that you'd add up, but a little bit of kind of like red roses or just the lightest of fruit in there. Apart from the elevation, clear winner that you can just drink all day long, which is what I love this coffee for. It tastes like coffee, but it's good coffee. It's like you can enjoy serving that and enjoy that all the time. The roast on that one, a little bit more of a medium light on there. Not one of our lighter ones, but more of a medium light. We're taking it just past the end of first crack a little bit, maybe 400 degrees, give or take. That's just relative to our machines, but nice cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. In fact, I also love the natural, and we'll get to that later. Now we're tasting Mexico Chiapas. I love this Mexican coffee because it's really nice with the chocolate flavors in this one.
Yeah.
One of the flavors I know we've used in the past, and I pick it up now, you kind of get that cola flavor.
Yeah.
Kind of remember the cola nut commercials? Get a little cola nut in there. But it's not nutty at all. It's just you kind of get that a little bit of a Coke syrup flavor. It's
Yeah.
kind of mixed in with it. Really good, but strong on the chocolate flavor in this one.
I really like this because it has caramel, chocolate, and the body is like really smooth, which makes it really easy to drink.
Yeah, it's more of a medium roast versus a medium light. Just kind of balance it out together. So if someone likes really light roast or don't like really dark roast, just like that medium, perfect coffee, something you can drink. It's not your average Mexican that some people think isn't that good. It's just a really good, solid coffee. Really enjoy this. And it happens to be organic. Group of 200 producers in the Chiapas region of Mexico. And they're doing a real good job.
Yeah.